Hello everyone and welcome back to Monster Prom, where last time, yeah, we may have screwed 1 or 2 or 10 or basically everything we could screw up. But today, we're back. We're going to redeem ourselves. We're back, and yes, Damien, you are going to say yes to us. We're going to prom with you. Let's do this. Okay, so, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. We went through this last time. This is the same fun bits and pieces. We are going to stick with blue again, just to try and replicate last time, and to get ourselves back to the situation where we are going to successfully get Damien to go to the prom with us. It's gonna be great, it's gonna be beautiful, and we're gonna make it happen.
What?
Blue, we are gonna redeem you. Okay, so here we go. First bits first. Pop quiz. Okay. We can do this. We know what we're aiming for, right? Well, no. No we don't. But we're gonna make this work. So, let's start. So, first things first. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on... Right, well, we had this question last time. We said the explosion answer, and that made us really bold. So, we're gonna do it again. So bold! Okay. Which is the coolest mythological creature? Ooh, different question to last time. So, let's look at the options. A sphinx, who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. 2. This weird creature I drew when I was 6, which is clearly a derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool, and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay. And 3. The invisible hand of the free market. Let's have the rapping sphinx. So fun. I like that. And next question, what would be a killer accessory? We've got fancy brass knuckles, coolness itself, a fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy, shiny armor, sunglasses, at night, or a necklace with your own name, in case you forget. Well, that's a little bit more complicated. Let's go for some shiny armor. Okay. Choice is made. Let's start the game. Damien, we are coming for you. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's check out our stats quickly. We've got 5 for the smarts, 7 for the boldness, 4 for the creativity, 5 for the charm, and 7 for the fun. Money is at a 5. Okay, so what we want to do first is go and get some more bold, I think. So to the toilets it is. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. Haven't you heard? It's where all the cool kids are. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Boom. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse. This looks like a killer seahorse, Miri. What are you so worried about? Well, you see, one of my daddy's subjects gave me this horse as a gift. And, well, you've heard what they say, haven't you? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. What? Who are they? Why do they say that? What's in there? I don't know. That's why I'm so distraught. I'm terrified that I will accidentally look into this gift horse mouth and see... See what? A gross butt? Another tinier horse? A world without sports? I don't know, and I don't want to find out. Come on, Miri, you gotta find out. You've gotta find out for... What's that thing Miss Ferratu is always talking about? Science? Yeah, for science. You gotta, right? You realise Scott's looking to you for your opinion. They both are. What do you think Miranda should do? Okay, option 1. Don't you ever look that gift horse in the mouth. In fact, breed it with sea urchins to produce gift horses with tiny mouths. Or 2. Look that gift horse right in its damn mouth. They say only not to because they don't want you finding out all the delicious mouth candy. Okay, well, You do it. You go, girl. Look it in the mouth. So bold. Scott claps his hands with glee and drags Miranda off so they can go look in her horse's mouth. The next day, you run into both of them, contentedly eating out of a wet paper bag.
Bro.
Hey bro, want some mouth candy? You were absolutely right about everything you said. This candy is marvellous. Please, try some. I insist. Miranda holds something out to you. It doesn't look like candy. It looks like horse tonsils. Oh my gosh, that's gross. Oh. You tell them you're not hungry, which they don't mind. More horse tonsils for them. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. We will take it. Lunchtime!
Let's go.
Right. Hello, Damien. We're coming for you. It's a little creepy, isn't it? I sound a bit like I'm stalking him, but this is just to get Blue into her correct position, which we failed so badly at last time. Right. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of Spooky National Bank, made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. Alright. We're going through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labelled Police Ogre. Pickles. That's the police ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. He sounds like a pretty impressive chap. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him. Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Blue, we'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Aw, he knows my name. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react to you, rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera, or eat the pickle. Eat the pickle. Quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half. Yes, success! Suck it, ogre! That doesn't actually solve the... Look, Vera, now the path to the vault is clear. We can blow it open and walk out with the cash. But the ogre is still there. The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre. I like your thinking, Damien. Fine. Why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade. You're happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together, you eat the actual ogre, just like you ate the pickle, and everyone knows police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac. Aww, that's kind of romantic. Evening.
Let's go.
Right. Where are we off to this evening? Let's go to the party tree. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun! Whoop whoop! We are the funnest. Later, you're minding your own business, which soon proves to be difficult when you notice Damien and Scott in the vicinity of some hot, sweaty arm wrestling. Unfortunately, you can't enjoy it very long, since stupid strong Scott beats Damien in no time. But it seems you're not the only one mad at the outcome of this situation. This is so unfair! That one didn't count, Scott. We should arm wrestle, but with guns. But bro, I've got these 2 guns already. I see what you did there. And by guns, I mean my big arm muscles. Which, just to be clear, are not real guns. But still. Shut up, I will murder you! No. Arm wrestling proves nothing. To see who's the very best, we should scream at a huge rock until it breaks just because of our pure rage and awesomeness. Or we should subdue a tiger with just a scary and manly look. Bro, now you're just quoting stuff from yesterday's episode of Ultimate Warriors of Mount Awesome. Can we watch that show? That sounds amazing. Face it, bro, I'm the Ultimate Warrior. No! Arm wrestling doesn't mean shit.
Hey, noob.
Hey, you, Blue. Not because arm wrestling isn't going my way, but I've just decided you should settle this tie by proposing a way to decide who the real Ultimate Warrior is around here. Oh gosh. Right, well, I happen to be a registered Ultimate Warrior judge, and I always carry this 10-step ultimate test with me, which coincidentally will require both of you to do whatever I say with no complaints, just like real Ultimate Good Boys. Who's ready to follow my lead? Or, Whoever can punch the sun in the face. Well, yeah, punch the sun. Haha. I don't know, bro. That doesn't even seem possible. I'm in! I'm in! I'm gonna punch that stupid sun right in the face and I'm gonna be the very best. Anyway, I wanted to punch the sun already. That thing thinks he's more fiery than me. Are you sure about this, Damien? Isn't the sun like a big ball of gas without any real face on it? That's what a little sun-fearing loser would say. Also, how do you plan to get there to punch it in its face anyway? The sun is like super far, Damien. No, it's like super far. I'm like 86% sure you can't get there with a ladder. Yes, Scott, I know, I'm not an idiot. That's why I'll be using, a really tall ladder. Okay, it seems the two of you will need to work out the specifics on that later. Now, bros, I'm out. This plan doesn't sound very nice nor very possible. Also, the sun and I are pen pals. What? Ha! I knew Good Boy Scott wasn't fierce enough to punch the sun in its face.
It's Damien
But me,
LaVey, bitches!
I'm Damien Damn LaVey, and I will punch the sun in its face because of all the bad things it's done, like UV radiation and shit, but mostly because of pure gratuitous violence and because I want to become the ultimate warrior no matter what. Are you free the next few weeks, Blue? I'll be needing your smarts to come up with a good plan for not dying while punching the sun. I hope you're ready for some wacky misadventures that will strengthen our bonds, maybe into the love zone. Oh my gosh. I think we've done better with him in one day in this run through than we did in 6 weeks last time. Ooh, I'm ready for that. Hell yeah, you're ready for that. It's punching the damn sun time. Woo! Oh, and you gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness. Boom! Smashed it. Well,
Let's go.
all that excitement, and I think it's, well, I know it's the morning of week 2. Where are we going today? You know where we're going? We're going to hang in the toilets again. That day, you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness, and probably +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of +1 STD. Later, you, Polly and Damien are practicing batting, which is stealing bats and hiding them in people's lockers. Ah, that sounds amazing. But all that well-intentioned fun and games is interrupted by a blinding flash of light.
We're here to save the day.
Oh my. There you are. Exactly the monsters we wanted to see. Well, needed, not wanted. Who are you guys? Are you like some sort of goth girl group?
Hey!
These guys again. They never want to do anything fun. We're not trying to ruin your fun. We're just trying to save your world. Univertica is planning an attack. So boring. Why am I even subjecting my ears to this bullshit? I'm going back to hell. Yes, that's what we need. Our partner on this mission, Rabaroo, died last night after discovering Univertica's weakness. We need someone to speak to her spirit. Not it! Not it! Damn it, I said it almost at the same time.
Huh?
But I'm allergic to helping. This is a serious health issue. But I'm prettier, so I shouldn't have to do anything ever.
Enough of this.
Guys, seriously, the world will end if you don't help us. We don't care who, but one of you needs to step up. Whatever. Just let the world end already. Then I won't have to take my midterms. I'm with Polly on this one. Midterms suck. Helping people sucks. Good luck with whatever you said your problem was. Well, the problem is the world ending. You're pretty sure nobody wants that. But you don't really want to help either. Time to impress one of your classmates by forcing the other one to go help. What's the matter, Damien? Are you scared? Are you a spicy little red baby? Psst, you're welcome, Polly. Or, you know, Polly, saving the world is a great way to get free drugs and alcohol. Yo, Damien, you owe me one. Well, we've got to help our bro Damien here. He is the one we are firing for, right?
Cool.
Free drugs and alcohol? I guess I could help you out, but I'm not wasting my whole day on this.
Always the same with you.
How is this a waste of a day? The world will otherwise end. What is wrong with you people? Well, where would you like me to start on that very, very long list? Polly bounces off to commune with the spirits. The Coven exchange cautiously optimistic glances. Yo, good job cynically manipulating Polly's desires so I didn't have to go. You're going to hell for sure. You aim to please. After a moment, Polly returns. Rabaroo is thebomb.com. We totally had an impromptu undead dance party in the spirit world, and it was wicked. That's great, I guess, but did you learn Univertica's weakness? Oh yeah, duh, it's penicillin. He's highly allergic. Penicillin, of course, we should have known.
Go get a
Great,
life.
cool, awesome. Now scram before I summon like 20 more demons to replace the ones you're fighting.
We must save the world.
I truly do not understand how you can be so unconcerned about the fate of the world. You're all bad people. Seriously. I mean, you did come to somewhere that's like a centre for monsters, so don't expect too much. The Coven disappears, leaving you, Polly and Damien to not give any kind of thought about the universe. Just the way you like it. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Oh my gosh. Winner! All that from one trip to the toilets.
Let's go.
Lunchtime! As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife. So, this is the one for killing people, right? What? Good heavens,
disgraceful.
no. This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on meat. So what then? Am I supposed to use this scrawny looking knife to kill a dude? No. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife. This is a merfolk court silverware, after all. That tiny thing? I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age. That is usually how it's done in my kingdom, yes. That, or poison. This is ridiculous. Yo, you there. Which knife would you use to kill a guy? And don't say the fish knife. So our choices are the fish knife, or a spoon. What? You need blades to kill people? And he said don't say the fish knife, so a spoon it is. Holy shit, that's so much more metal. Why didn't I think of that? I guess, when the only tool you have is a knife, every problem looks like a problem, you should stab with a knife. Thank you for opening my eyes to the world of silverware-related murder. Oh, Damien, you are so very welcome. But which spoon? This is very important. Do you mean the teaspoon, or the dessert spoon, or perhaps the caviar spoon? No, none are appropriate. What about this spoon here, the one with the jagged edges on it? Oh, you mean the murder spoon? Of course not. That's for hard-boiled eggs. I mean, it's called the murder spoon? Damien nods thoughtfully, but pockets the spoon when Miranda's not looking. Looks like this school's about to get a lot messier. Go, Damien!
Let's go.
Right. The evening. What are we going to do this evening? So many options. Well... let's party some more. And, once again, that day during recess, we've managed to start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. We spot Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such a simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monsters Prom prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. Ah, we are just reeling in the fun points today. You're wondering if anyone is going to try to punch the sun anytime soon, when suddenly... Sup, Blue? You sun punch helping mother sucker? You ready to help me punch the sun? Oh my god, yes. Heck yeah, it's what you were born to do, or something. So, I did some research, and it turns out the sun is pretty damn far from Earth. Who would have ever guessed this shocking revelation? Not me, says I. In fact, it seems like the sun is closer to space than to Earth, so to get there, we're going to need a spaceship. Yes, we can do this. Let's just, build a spaceship. The only question is, where to get one of those things? Right. Go to that most authoritative of all resources, WikiHow, or just check out the school spaceship. I mean, what kind of high school would we be if we hadn't our own regulated high school spaceship? A very bad spaceshipless one, at least. Yeah, let's just nick one. Easier than building one. Oh shit! Spaceships are real things? I thought a spaceship was when you root for two pop culture icons to become intimate in near-Earth orbit. Why does our school have a spaceship? Really, Damien? Trying to apply logic to Spooky High? You should know better by now. And are students really allowed to check it out? Usually they don't let me do anything fun. There are such double standards. If I burn down the library, it's disrespectful. But if I masturbate in it, that's disrespectful too? Well, yes. You just can't win. That may be true, but it turns out the process of checking out a spaceship is shockingly, disturbingly easy. You just ask for a permission slip, forge the signatures of Damien's dads, resubmit it, and are instantly given access. Oh my gosh, this is amazing! Holy shit, that was easy. Almost upsettingly so. Think what would happen if it got into the wrong hands. Yeah, like ours. Thank God we're just using it to punch the sun in the face! Yeah! You did it. You got a spaceship. This is going to be lit on fire because you're punching the sun. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. Oh yes, look how fun we are. Oh, I really want to see how this turns out now.
Let's go.
Amazing. Right. Where shall we go today? I mean, does it matter what time we go to the spooky tree? Like, should we go to the tree this morning? To, like, you know, see if we can go punch the sun some more? Or does it have to be in the evening? Should we find out? So, we've got another half-hour rave in recess that goes crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know, which one? The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King? Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. Oh my gosh, we're like amazing at storytelling. You turn on a mobile app that captures all of the laughter and turns it into +2 fun! You're hanging out with two of the baddest asses, you know, generally being bad and asses, when suddenly a masked villain bursts in and threatens you. I have been waiting a long time for this confrontation, he says, following you, hunting you, waiting for the perfect moment, and now, prepare to meet your doom and pay for all that you've done to me. Ah, holy shit, I've never done anything wrong to anyone ever. I have no idea who this could be. I've done so many things wrong to so many people, I have no idea which one of you this could be. Wonder no more, says the masked villain, and rips his mask off. Oh, my god, of course. It's that guy. You know, the one from, you know, I mean, you totally know this guy, right, Damien? Never seen this dude before. He must have beef with Blue? I have beef with all of you tiny fools. It is I, Univertica Junior. Ooh, of course. Univertica Junior. No clue. You collaborated with your 3 best friends to destroy my father. Scott, Vera, and Miranda? No way, he means Liam, Coach, and Alfred. I mean Faith, Hope, and Joy. I have no idea who the hell those people are. Yeah, literally never heard of them. Puny mortals, they are classmates of yours who formed a coven. Ah, the coven, they have names? Yeah, I definitely always think of them as pretty much one entity. Oh yeah, right. That one time they made us talk to their dead friend, Rabaroo, to get the secret to killing some lame villain, and it turned out he was allergic to penicillin, right? What was that dude's name? Univertica, and I am Univertica Junior, and now you will pay. Seems like you've really pissed this bad guy off. Luckily, you watch fiction. You know how this shit goes down. Thinking quickly, you take this opportunity to reveal your real plan. You are only befriending the Coven to betray them. Mwahahaha. Or you recognise the symbol on his armour as that of your father. Gasp. You and Untitled Jr. are siblings? I mean, both of these are strong options. Ooh, which do we go for? I mean, if we betray the Coven, does that mean the world ends? That seems a bit bad. But then, is this guy my sibling? Yeah, let's try it. Untitled Jr. gasps. I had always heard that I had a long-lost sibling, but Blue? You? I never would have guessed. I mean, I suppose I do see the resemblance. We both have eyes, limbs, torsos, the ability of human speech. Blue, do you have any idea what this means? I have a Groupon for a whole day of fun sibling activities, but until now, I had no one with whom to indulge. Will you come with me, new sibling? I mean, you gotta say yes, right? Or risk blowing your cover. Also, you're a broke-ass high school monster with very limited money to your name. Who are you to turn down a free spa day? That is a fair point. Before you can give an answer, Untitled has spirited you away to a really badass spa for all kinds of evildoers. You get really trendy virgin blood manicures and spider silk facials while wearing matching fluffy pink slippers and dragon scale battle armour. You go shopping for a cute back to villainy outfits. And then, at the end of a super fun day, you decide to see if Untitled Jr. can be defeated by penicillin like his father. Oh my gosh, the ultimate betrayal. And from the way he died after you slipped him some, you're thinking it's a yes. Crushed it! +2 boldness and +1 smarts for you. You're totes keeping all the swag from your temporary big brother bought you before you killed him. Also, you totally impressed Polly and Damien. Smashed it, smashed it, smashed it. What a great morning.
Let's go.
Lunchtime. Okay. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same. Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria? I honestly do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling, "Food fight!" but I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back. And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food. There's gotta be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political. But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time. Unbelievably hot, that's it. We'll set the cafeteria on fire! Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your own. Options. Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everybody's food, put it in a pile, that ought to do it. Or, hey Polly, you know how the Greeks fought a whole war over Helen of Troy's face? We just need you to get kidnapped by Trojans. Let's go for this one. Ah, hearts. Hearts from Damien. Whoa, is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting their stuff in a big pile? I didn't know I was already so good at politics. And then I can roll around in the food pile. It'll feel so good on my non-skin. See, that's like a worse version of the spa day we just had. Sucks to be you. Damien spends the rest of lunch piling up everybody's food in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are soon swarming the mountain, trying to grab what they can, while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn on each other, fighting with the only weapon they have, the food in their hands. Haha, food fight, food fight! I think a fight like this is just how I died. The casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting that food fight anytime soon. Magnificent.
Let's go.
Alright, evening time. What are we going to do this evening? Well, we've already been to the party tree today, so I guess we don't really need to go there. We can go wherever we want. All these options. Do we want to play gym? Yeah, let's mix it up. Let's go to gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. 1 tow truck, 2 tons of rocket fuel, and 3 gallons of whiskey later, you and Damien are ready to fly to space and punch the sun. Yes, we're continuing this story. Looks like everything's packed. Oh, he's dressed for the occasion. Look, he cut off his sleeves. I've got the beef jerky sandwiches, my sun-punching gloves, and I even renamed the ship. You see that Damien has painted SS Duck on the side of the rocket in blood. Aw, how adorable. Alright, son, are you ready to get punched? Too bad, because we're coming too. Stop right there, evildoer. Oh great, it's the Good Grade Brigade, come to shit in the punch bowl. What do you nerds want? To put an end to your nefarious scheme, of course. We'll admit to being a bit surprised that a mere secondary character turned out to be this season's big bad. Secondary character? But to fly into space, intent on delivering a deadly blow to the very sun, giver of life, banisher of darkness? It is a plan truly befitting the climax of our mid-season arc. You must be stopped. What the dog dick are you guys talking about? I just want to punch the sun because the sun is dumb. And to prove to Scott that I'm the ultimate warrior? We are not fooled. We know your true motives, and we will not rest until you are defeated. I do not have time for this shit. Blue, can you get rid of these dweebs? I'd do it, but the police say I've already exceeded my murder quota for the week. No way are you letting these witches get between you and your red spicy man crush. Oh, that is such a good description. I love it. Red spicy man crush. But what to do? Right. Options. Right. 1. Forge an elaborate scroll proving that your mission to punch the sun is part of an ancient and righteous quest. 2. No, you fools. The sun was the big bad all along. Dude, they'll believe a scroll. They're not going to believe me just saying it. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe that was a bad idea. Wait, you want to forge a scroll while the coven is standing right in front of you? Are you sure? Of course you are. You clicked the option, didn't you? Why do I even bother? Yeah, well now you say it, obviously I realise it sounds dumb. You whip some toilet paper out of your backpack and get to work. What are you doing? Vandalism! Hell yeah! Oh no, wait. Art? Lame. Lame is right. You know, just because you write ancient prophecy, spooky, on a roll of toilet paper doesn't make it true. And then the only other thing you have on here is the word sun and a frowny face. That isn't very portentous at all. Also, why does your handwriting look exactly like Comic Sans? Okay, this clearly isn't working. Time for Plan B. Plan B is tying you to a tree with a roll of toilet paper. You lose 2 charm and a fun. What? Maybe that was a bad plan. Dang it.
Let's go.
Dang and blast. Well, in that case, it's the morning, let's hang out in the toilet. That day, you skip class and hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would easily give you 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Yes, we can! How high can these stats go anyway? 19 seems great. You're chilling out, not murdering anyone, when Damien slinks up to you. Hello. He's hauling a large sack with the words, "Definitely not a corpse," written on it.
Hey, noob.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but, there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag. You never would have guessed. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for making this corpse, but at least not without my lawyer present. But let's just say he and I apparently had very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors. Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me hide this body real quick. It would be an extremely attractive thing to do. Luckily, hiding dead bodies is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution. Okay, Disguise him as a drinking fountain. No one will know the difference. Just chuck him in my garage. He'll blend perfectly with my collection of vintage dead bodies. Garage, garage. So bold. You throw the corpse in the back of Damien's dread chariot and hoof it over to your garage. Holy hell, are all these yours? Some of these are total classics. Elvis Presley, Amelia Earhart. Hell yes, you've got 3 popes in here. I've spent all this time trying to be a great murderer, when
Fucking
the greatest murderer of all was right next to me that entire time. Look at your little cheeks blush. Damien lovingly lays his mangled corpse next to your pristine collector's items, a look of awe on his face. Joke's on him, you're actually just a really accomplished grave robber. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Oh yeah. Lunchtime!
Let's go.
Over here we go. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread out while her eating serfs chow down obediently at a neighbouring table. I still don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and shit.
What a noob.
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. Yeah, we know, it's all about the murder spoon, right? Silly boy, this silverware is not for killing. Things can be for stuff other than killing. That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat, your serfs do it for you. How does she survive? Well, of course they do. But they're not using any of your silverware. Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower classes. So you're saying that this silverware collection has no practical purpose? Things have practical purposes? These two could go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve this dispute. Right. Damien's right, Miri. Maybe it is time you started murdering people with your silverware. Or, lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses? Well, we've got a collection of exotic corpses, so we can't judge. I mean, we've got the Pope. I mean, I was just giving her shit, but I am in favour of any plan that gets more people murdered. That face. Oh, how barbaric. Are you sure that's the right thing to do? Yep, 100%. Absolutely. Well, alright then. Yum yum. Daisy, take the sharpest of these silvered wares in your filthy peasant hands and go a-murdering, would you? I was kinda hoping you'd do the murdering yourself. If we're living in an age wherein a lady can't outsource her senseless murders to her servants, I don't know what the world is coming to. Fair enough. As long as the murders get done, I guess I don't care. Miranda even outsources some silverware murder to you and Damien, as a team. It really brings you closer together. Aww. How sweet.
Let's go.
Alrighty ho, where are we going to go this evening? We've been to the gym. We went to the toilets this morning. Let's go to the library. That day you spent some time on the library's PC, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so screw it. You gain +2 money. Lovely. You hear a cry of anguish. It sounds like several of your friends getting their asses kicked at a video game. And it is. You find Scott, Damien, Liam, and the Slayer? They're playing Federation of Fables, their infamous super competitive MOBA. They spot you. Oh wow.
Yo!
Hey, you, Blue, we need your help. We can't let these noobs win. It's true. This is so serious that we've put our feud aside to team up against a greater evil. 13-year-old brats that think they're better than us at FOF. We were kicking their asses, but their jungler used a super special skill on our mage that cursed him to roam the desert for 40 years. In real life! FOF developers are crazy as all hell. This game is insane. We need to destroy their base soon, or we'll lose. Or, you can trust me, I'm playing Molly Rex the Dino Diplomat. I'm in negotiations with one of them. If we reach an agreement, this senseless bloodbath will end in a peaceful truce. We need to destroy their base before Liam does his lame diplomatic thing. I'm Joe the Hole Digger. I'm digging holes to see what happens. I might find a bone. That won't help us in any way, Wolf Boy. Not if I can't find a super cool bone. Come on, Blue, join this alliance. Let's fight the good fight. Now, it all comes down to making the right choice. Which absurd character will be the game changer in this match? A. Gary, the game developer, mighty creator of entertainment. B. No one. Just start dancing in a very stylish way. That always solves your problems, doesn't it? This is a tough call. Should we be the game dev? Maybe we can, like, code our way out of it. Uh-oh. Not so creative. Gary, that's a super risky choice, dude. Developing a game isn't a fun task. There's lots of risk and uncertainty. It's not a wise career to choose. Look at him, he's hiding in a bush while developing video games. Not smart. Go, Gary! Damn, the other team's Ibsen, the Viking bastard, is approaching the bush where Gary is. Everyone knows Vikings are strong against game developers. I think Vikings are strong against almost anything. Ah, Ibsen has 2 battle axes. I don't think Gary is resistant to battle axes. I think I might die very swiftly. I can't watch this bloodbath. Clearly Gary's dreams of creating a successful independent video game didn't include facing a Viking with a thirst for blood. Well, Gary's no longer a game developer. Now he's just a bloody carcass in a pool of his own excrement. I guess life is always full of unexpected twists. And we've lost. I guess pretending you could help us was stupid of us. Yeah, almost as stupid as you choosing a video game developer to fight in a violent melee. Thanks for nothing. They leave. You feel so bad, you don't know if you'd rather be the one roaming the desert for 40 years. Dang. Nope, this feels bad, but still better than the roaming thing. Still, you lose 2 fun and 1 smarts. Maybe the library is not for us. Okay.
Let's go.
Day 5. Morning. Let's hang out in the toilets. That day, you skip class and hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to chuck the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness? Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness. Thank Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. Look at that, you can go over 20. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice Damien playing with a big knife. Like he's trying to figure out where to stab himself with it. No, mate.
What a noob.
Don't stab yourself. Hey, why'd you stop me? I was about to give myself a sweet body mod. You know, they say body modifications are forever, but the shock value sure isn't. I broke my horn off and my dads were only pissed off for what, 3 weeks? Aww, that's how you broke your horn. Maybe I'm just not going hard enough. I need something that will really freak everyone out, like a tattoo of my face on my face. Please don't do that. No, we're going to the prom with you and I do not want you to do that, please. No, too subtle. Thankfully, he's decided against it. Hey, you look like a deviant. Got any good ideas for a sick body mod? Okay, right. Number 1, you're thinking too big. It's the tiny details that really freak people out. How about a tattoo of your face? On the tip of your tongue? Or gun hands? Nah, face on tongue. That's creepy. Uh-oh. Not so creative. Damn, I'm bad at this. So what you're suggesting is a body modification where, in order for my dads to notice it, I have to actually talk to them. Gross. Since you weren't able to help Damien think of an idea, he helps himself to your lunch money. You lose 2 money and a boldness. Wow. At least it's lunchtime!
Let's go.
Hey, Damien. You find Damien brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and a chisel, while Liam looks on in horror. You can't eat that. Watch me. First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian. Ooh, very fancy. So it's low calorie. And second of all, it's a Lix phylactery. Part of this balanced breakfast. It's lunch. You're just jealous. No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that, get possessed by a lich and kill us all. I mean, if he wanted to kill you, he'd kill you anyway. He can turn things into fireballs. Well, I'm nervous that that's not going to happen. Looks like these two are in an impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some romantic cred at the same time. Damien, don't eat it. You won't have room for all these baby seals I brought you. Liam's right, Damien. You should make him eat it. I don't know. I don't know which the better option is. This one's kind of like, look, I brought you a gift. But this one's kind of like, yeah, let's just screw him up. Let's say we brought him some baby seals? Oh. Baby seals? Give them to me. I can already taste the cruelty. Blue, you scoundrel. How could you substitute wanton irresponsibility for animal cruelty? You quietly explained to Liam that the baby seals you're feeding to Damien aren't really baby seals. Well, that's disappointing. Hey, these are just seal-shaped beanie babies stuffed with tofu and pig's blood. Good thing you always keep a sack of baby seal decoys in case of killer whale attack. I applaud your craftiness and your high regard for animal life. Let's go return this phylactery to Larry's crypt. Together. It ends up being the third most romantic night you've ever spent in a crypt. Score! But it was read the wrong egg. You're lovely and all, but I want to spend time with Damien! Right. The evening of week 5.
Let's go.
What are we going to do this evening? I think it's time we return to the party tree! That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you're doing. Damn! You didn't remember you suck at dancing. Look at me go, I think I'm doing a good job. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to go teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. Sounds great. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Oh yeah. You're taking a break with Scott, Damien and Vera when the whole wolf pack comes stomping over. Stomping sounds bad. Oh great, it's these boneheads again. I wonder what they want. Hey, Scott, what's up, dog? And non-dogs? Eat shit, you damn flea farm. Strong insult, I like that one a lot. Whoa, Damien, calm down. These guys are my cousins. Even more important, they're my teammates. Oh yeah? Well, if we're so important, how come we didn't see you at the dog park last full moon? Last full moon? Oh wow, I don't remember. I was at the bowling alley with Damien and Vera, and then it was the next morning and I was naked and covered in blood. Casual Saturday night out? Oh yeah, that night was rad. We all wake up naked and covered in blood after a full moon, Scott, but we wake up naked and covered in blood together. You know why? Because we're werewolves. The question is, are you? I'm sick of these creeps always harassing Scott. We need to get rid of them. But how? Okay, options. Pretend to throw a ball really far, but actually just hide it behind your back. A fiendish deception. Or stack Vera and Damien on your shoulders to make yourselves as big as possible. I think I would probably fall over if I tried that, and since I am a Frankenstein's monster, I don't want to damage myself and have a leg fall off or something. Let's throw a ball really far. Uh-oh, not so smart. Cackling at the cleverness of your scheme, you pretend to throw the ball, but the werewolf pack seems unamused. Wow, you think that just because we're werewolves we'd fall for the oldest trick in the book? I mean, yeah, I did. You obviously just turned that ball invisible. We'll never find it out there. We'd be searching forever. I can't believe you'd pull such a mean trick on my cousins. It's like saying you're going to give a treat and then not giving a treat. Come on, Scott. It's clear how these nerds feel about werewolves. Scott follows the wolf pack as they leave, casting a sad glance over his shoulder. Vera and Damien's looks aren't sad, but angry. Still not a good thing. You lose 2 charm and a creativity. Oops. It's the final day!
Let's go.
One day to try and get our date sorted. Why break a good trend? To the bathroom we go! That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there, you want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, "I'm bold as hell." And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as hell, but maybe a bit bold, and then gives you 2 boldness. Can we just write that we want a prom date in that case, and Damien will date us? Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you! You're chilling in the bathroom with Damien and Miranda. Thank the gods for co-ed bathrooms. Everything's going great. You're obviously very cool, until you hear some great noises. Oh snap! It's Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor. Damn, we're done. If I get caught skipping class again, they're gonna feed me to the school's dragon, or even worse, they'll make me come in on a Saturday. Yeah, 'cause school on a Saturday is obviously worse than death by dragon. Debatable. Ah, this is bad, and I didn't bring my champion. Who would fight to the death to defend my honour? What can we do? It seems they're both waiting for you to do something. Now, how do you scare a werebear? No time to think, you bust out of the stall and... make yourself as big as possible? Or it's showtime. Play dead until he goes away. Nope, we're going big and scary, like we probably should have done with the werewolves last night. So bold. You puff out your cheeks, stuff a bunch of toilet paper in your shirt and wave your arms in the air. Crazy Martin has no idea what the hell is happening. He thinks he's having flashbacks to Nam. As Martin flees the bathroom, Damien puts a hand on your shoulder. That was stupid as hell, but you sure scared him to death. Stupidity plus bravery is my favourite mix. You're rad. Yes, that was superb. For a moment you scared me too. So convincing. You're my knightess in shining armour. Defeating a werebear with nothing more than toilet paper. That's something to remember. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. Oh wow, look at that. 24. Smashing it. Hello, lunchtime.
Let's go.
Where are we sitting today? Up here. Listen, Blue, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents. Good God. Are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting off a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, so this is beer, my WC wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the soul of an infant. Ha, weak. This is radioactive absinthe, this is fire, and this is literal poor life choices. Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask. They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents. Okay. Choice number 1. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes, but I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a damn. I grant my own damn wishes. Or, number 2. Want to get a dope party started? This flask has ultra whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best purest whiskey and make them mate. Dude, we're drinking a genie. Yup, you're right. Hardcore. So hardcore. You could ask for anything. Wealth, power, immortality. A free pass for the teachers to ignore bad behaviour forever and let you do whatever the hell you want without suspension. But instead, you're just gonna drink the genie? It's like, you've drunk from my poor life choices flask, and I love it. Aw, he likes it. Yes, we might actually succeed this time through. I didn't even know you could drink a genie. You and Damien pop open the flask and drink the genie together. It's definitely just water, but Damien seems to drink so much alcohol and energy drinks that he's literally forgotten what water tastes like. Normally, you'd just say that you couldn't possibly be healthy, but to hell with it. He's a demon from hell. He can probably do whatever. What a glorious bonding experience. Aww. It's the evening of the 6th week. Party time! To the party tree we go. And again, that day during recess, we've started a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. I think he might be my favourite small character. He's so funny. You start to laugh at him. And he's a cat. I like cats. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray! You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you. Aww. When you see Damien walking down the hallway, towards you. Yo, so, listen, don't be uncool about this or make it a big thing, but is he gonna ask us something? Aww, I think you're pretty rad, like, maybe even as rad as I am. So I thought it might be sweet if we could, you know, do some crime together! Yeah, that seems appropriate. Would you be into that? I mean, could you even handle that? Yes, of course I could, and would, and should. What kind of crime are you into these days? Quick, suggest the most badass and romantic crime for an excellent date with Damien. Right. Options. Tax fraud and light treason, or dinner and a movie, only the dinner is arson, and the movie is also arson. Well, I know which one he would like. Arson and arson? Sounds like my kind of night. Damien picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blush and happily accept. Oh, this is so romantic. The two of you head off to the fanciest restaurant you know, Le Chateau de Supériorité. You smile demurely as Damien pulls out your chair for you, and then sets it on fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you, before setting both menus on fire. After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtily squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check as the flames rage high all around you. Ready to head out for more arson? Heck yeah you are. The two of you head off to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire. You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. You talk through the previews as the flames leap higher and higher, bathing you in a romantic glow. This is my best light, darling. It's the hottest date of all time, in so many literal ways. Hey, I had a really nice time tonight. The only thing better than the arson was the more arson. Is he actually blushing, or is that just the heat from all of the arson? OMFG, this date was literal fire, but no, like actually literal fire. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness. Ooh, we got to 25! Lovely. The monster date prom draws near. Have we succeeded? Okay. Don't let us down, Damien. We've been on a date. You must say yes.
Yo!
Yes?
Let's go.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? I guess we can get so wasted that we end up burning stuff down, right? That sounds like a rad date to me.
Rad!
Let's burn stuff down together till dawn.
Let's make this prom our
He
bitch.
said yes! Oh, look at that! We look so adorable. Prom night was awesome. I actually love this dress. It is so pretty. You and Damien reflected on all of the screwed up misadventures you had had over the past few weeks. You've definitely been your worst self. After some good laughs, you conclude, well, I'm definitely going to hell. He stayed silent a bit after that, then he added, you know what? I see no problem with that. Aww. Best night ever. That's so cute. Oh, I liked that. That was really lovely. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything until one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was to give everyone a condescending look. Scott became an athlete, Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty more battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. So, that was absolutely lovely. We succeeded this time, and we actually got our date with Damien. If you've liked this video, it would be amazing if you'd leave a like down below, and if you want to subscribe to stay up to date with everything happening on the channel, that would be awesome too. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye!